Emily Finn joins us this morning with more on what they have planned for this final home stretch here. Emily, good morning.
Good morning to you, Marky. Where they certainly have a lot planned. The narrowed down field of Republican presidential candidates are making their last-minute efforts to appeal to voters in Iowa, with former President Trump still far ahead in the polls. The last Republican primary debate is coming up on Wednesday, but Trump will not be participating, just like every other debate so far. Instead, he's speaking with voters at a televised town hall in Des Moines at the same time as the debate, and is relying on fellow conservatives like Sarah Sanders, Mike Huckabee, Roseanne Barr, and Ben Carson to campaign on his behalf throughout the week before hosting 4 rallies over the weekend leading up to the caucuses. With Trump opting out of Wednesday's debate, it will be a face-off between former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Haley's team is giving her some time to prepare for both the upcoming debate and a town hall on women's issues. And DeSantis will also be participating in a similar women's-focused town hall the day after Haley's. He will also be hosting a series of campaign events right before the weekend when he leaves Florida for the Hawkeye State. The underdog in the race, Vivek Ramaswamy, he has a very aggressive campaign schedule ahead with 5 events today, 7 on Tuesday, and 3 on Wednesday. Like Trump, Ramaswamy is trying to take eyeballs away from the midweek debate as well, hosting his own town hall as he continues to struggle in the polls, a measurement that Iowa residents tell us they simply do not trust.
If Donald Trump wins with less than 50% of the vote, it should be seen as a loss for Donald Trump. Donald Trump has set the expectations bar so high that if he is in the 40s, and say DeSantis or Nikki Haley are right there behind him, he's going to have a hard time going into New Hampshire. And Nikki Haley could overtake him in New Hampshire.
But when we look at the history of the Iowa caucuses for the GOP, the Republican candidate who wins doesn't always go on to the White House. In fact, it hasn't happened since 2000, when George W. Bush was elected president. In 2016, Texas Senator Ted Cruz actually won in Iowa before, as we know, President Trump went on to win the general election. Marky?
Yeah, really important to keep in mind. Emily, thank you. And